Hey Mark, it's Mark Drennan here at Children of the Nations, and I'm really sorry I didn't get a chance to touch base with you on this trip I'm on to the States. But second best, I thought we would try and do a little video just to give you an update on what's happening with the kids that you and everyone at Hope Universal Foundation have been supporting through the Ebola crisis in Sierra Leone, through the centre that we were able to open up with your support, and then through now as they're staying with us in our children's home. So we had lots of different groups of kids at different times move through that centre. Whilst they were in the centre, we were working with both the social welfare department in Sierra Leone and then also sometimes other referral agencies to find out the background of each child and find out if there was any other option for them with other family members, and then if there wasn't, then bring them into our children's home in Banta. That actually ended up meaning that we brought in 26 children to Banta who had been directly impacted by the Ebola crisis, or for two of them, they're incredibly vulnerable children who we identified during the process of following up and supporting kids who were directly impacted by Ebola. So 26 kids moved through that centre in Marjetown and then are now living with us in our children's home in Banta. I know that you have been given some information about Grace and just how, you know, she's a huge, to provide quality care for her is a huge challenge. One of the things we have done is hired a caregiver specifically for her to ensure that she's taken good care of and ensure that someone is at all times trying to provide her with what she needs. Our kids continue to rally around her, and it's a wonderful sort of interaction that they can have with her, both for Grace to have people in around her trying to take care of her, but also for our kids to learn from Grace and what the lessons that she has to teach them through the life that she's living and the challenges that she faces. And we're continuing to learn how to take good care of her, and that will continue to be an ongoing process. One of the kids I wanted to tell you about is a little kid called Eric, and what I really I remember hearing this story for the first time, and just helped me again understand some of the things that our kids go through. So on the very first morning in Marjetown, it was breakfast time, and all the kids went down to the kitchen where the auntie was giving out a sandwich, like a little loaf of bread with some sandwich filling and a cup of tea. And whenever Eric was given his breakfast, he held it and waited. And the reason he waited was he was waiting to be told who this breakfast was for. Because Eric comes from, he lost his family during Ebola. He was living on the streets. The idea that someone was there to provide him with breakfast, and it wasn't that he should go and bring this to somebody else, was just a really moving thing for me to realize that at that moment, Eric had not yet realized that we are his family and that we are there to provide for him. And so now he's up in Banta, going to school, enjoying breakfast every day, and it's a really special thing. He's a real sweet guy, as all those kids are. So thank you so much for the impact that you and the foundation have made in the lives of these kids. Do not underestimate it, and don't underestimate the ongoing nature of it. We're going to be providing for these kids for a long time, and you helped us find a family for them, so we're hugely appreciative. So thank you so much.